My name is Josh Kirby. I was just your average 9th grader. My biggest problem was getting good grades. And my idea of excitement was racing my bicycle. Yes! I never thought time would catch up with me. I couldn't have imagined. That hundreds of years from now, mankind would invent the Nullifier, a device capable of controlling or destroying the universe.
Prepare for the storm.
A scientist named Irwin 1138 tried to disassemble and hide the Nullifier, but even he couldn't stop.
Dr. Zoetrope! Give me the Nullifier. You're too late, Zoetrope. It's never too late for me.
Irwin and Zoetrope have been chasing each other across the time stream, trying to be the first to find the Nullifier's pieces. This time, they're gonna land in 1995. The place? My front yard. Now, I'm going along for the ride of all time.
What's going on? Where are we?
I hope you're prepared to do battle, young man. This will be a war through time, and Dr. Zoetrope will take no prisoners.
We've got help from a warrior.
My name is Azabeth Siege.
Oh, she's amazing! And a magical creature called Prism to show us the way. Together, we're on a quest through time, visiting different worlds to fight for the Nullifier's pieces.
I'm obviously in the right place and the right time.
Because if Zoetrope ever assembles the Nullifier, he'll conquer time itself. I've got to try and save the universe. I was just a 14-year-old kid before my adventure began. But now, I'm Josh Kirby, Time Warrior.
On the last chapter of Josh Kirby, Time Warrior.
Dreadnought, the enslaver, and his forces have had us under constant siege.
You know what I want? The enslavement of your entire planet.
He's taking the carrier into his tractor beam.
He's buying it.
Closer, closer. easy on my planet.
No.
Ouch!
Holy!
Oh, that didn't tickle, you know?
Irwin?
Yeah?
Irwin, what's happening?
Fascinating. Fun guy.
Yeah, they look like they could be fun guys.
No, not fun guys. Fun guy. I mean, parasitic bacterial organisms that thrive mainly on moisture and nitrogen.
Yeah, they're mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. I hate them. Except on pizza.
Oh, beloved furry one, all great and powerful, you have finally come to deliver us from the muncher. We pledge our...
Irwin, why are they praying to Prism?
Apparently, they must think Prism is some form of deity.
Yeah, right. The furry one.
Yes. Look, be careful with Prism, mushroom folk. He's one of a kind.
Thank you for delivering the furry one back to his rightful place.
Azabeth.
Don't worry, Josh. She's probably just a little bit woozy from the air down here, that's all.
Irwin, that mushroom she ate.
It could be that these fungi aren't meant for consumption by carbon-based life forms.
You mean she's poisoned?
It could very well be the case, yes.
It's not my fault. She took a bite out of me. This is too much.
She won't die, will she? I mean, she only take one bite.
Well, organisms have different tolerances relative to a dose of poison. The line between no effect at all and a lethal dose can be very thin.
It's all right. I'm better now.
Irwin, we've got to find an antidote.
Yes, but where? How?
I don't know, there's got to be a way.
It is a tragedy to happen to such a loyal disciple of the furry one. Our king will know what to do. Come. Come.
Alors, Porcini, what is the meaning of bringing in these strange beings into my royal chamber?
Lord Truffle, these are the furry one's followers. The Signorina, she took a bite out of one of your loyal subjects. Now she's very sick. I tell them maybe you know what to do.
Lord Truffle. The furry one is most bummed out at the illness of his loyal follower. So could you help her?
I summon the royal doctor.
Please to say, ah.
I'm not about to let you stick that evil torture device in my mouth.
Azabeth, relax. It's just a tongue depressor.
My tongue is depressed enough, Josh Kirby.
Azabeth, let him look. He's just trying to help.
Ah.
What's wrong?
Teeth full of cavities. Must brush more. Ha!
Yeah, that's really funny. What's wrong with her?
Please understand, I am only humble shroom physician.
Doc? Hey, Doc. You think you can take a look at this?
You took bite?
Yes.
Oh no, very bad. Only one antidote. Must taste from one shroom spores. Puffball.
So where do we find this puffball guy?
Oh, I am very sorry, but Puffball is no longer with us.
Puffballs have been snatched by the Muncher.
Then we'll just have to snatch him back.
What manner of creature is this Muncher?
Oh, it is a most horrible, horrible beast. It traps and eats shrooms for breakfast, lunch, and dinner without stop.
Muncher first appeared at Dream Cavern. Was once most beautiful place. Biggest tour attraction of all the Shroom Town. But now off limits.
It has turned the entire shroom economy into a shambles.
Now, it's called Nightmare Hollow. Nobody go there no more.
But surely it's just a matter of time before this monster, Muncher, do you call him, tracks you down here.
Yeah, that's why we gotta find him first. Look, we'll find Puffball, get the antidote for Azabeth, and get rid of this Muncher thing all at the same time.
Not a difficult mission when armed with a 25th century scientific marvel such as my power staff. Huh? Blast! I must have forgotten to recharge the firing mechanism before I left the time pod.
Look, please, you've gotta help us. You've gotta lead us to this Nightmare Hollow.
Oh, great fairy one, accept my most humble apologies. I cannot accede to the wishes of your groveling servants. The road to Nightmare Hollow is sure Shroom's suicide. Yes. No one who goes there, Shroom or not, will ever return alive.
Look, we're going. With or without your help. And the furry one's coming with us.
Boy, you forget yourself. You are talking to the ruler of all Shrooms.
Hey!
The audience is over. We have much more important business on our agenda.
What'd you do to Prism?
I have put the furry one to sleep for today. He needs his rest, as all of us below ground do. Guards!
Yes, my lord.
Take the furry one's followers to the grotto for their own protection.
Yes, my lord.
We're cheating!
I'm sorry.
With us.
You must do as Lord Truffle says.
Come on. This way.
Lord, may we not let the Furry One's disciples go after Puffball. It could mean the Signorina's life.
How can you ask that, Porcini? You know that the Muncher has seriously decimated our population. You also know that I am cultivating new subjects in the Royal Cave Gardens, even as we speak. Our numbers are few. Are you asking me to risk antagonizing the Muncher just when we've begun to rebuild them?
No, there it is. I understand, Your Highness, but you see...
But nothing, Porcini. The issue is closed.
Yes, Lord.
Come along with you. Don't tarry. Keep moving. Keep moving. I'll get the door. Get tight. Get tight. All the way. You remain here.
I must rest, Josh Kirby.
She's burning up.
Gotta get out of here!
Not the best of occasions for your time powers to be in rejuvenation mode.
Ah,
Dr. Slade! I must ask you for a very great favor.
Shiitake will see if he can grant.
The 41's followers, they need our help. Lord Truffle forbids it, but I know he's wrong.
I agree with you, Porcini.
You do?
Have been considering the same issue myself. Come to same conclusion as you.
That's wonderful. I will lead them to Nightmare Hollow myself.
Nightmare Hollow?
But they must take the 41 with them too.
No problem. Shiitake can get 41 released by telling Lord Truffle 41 needs full medical examination.
Oh, that's terrific. You get the 41 and meet me at the grotto.
Hi.
You two are dismissed. Go get us some chow.
Chow time.
Hey! Genie, I come to lead you to Puffball and the Nightmare Hollow. How's the Senorina?
I'm all right.
Prison? Wait, but he's still asleep.
Yes, I could not wake. Shroom King sleep spores especially strong.
When will he wake up?
Could happen soon. Or not so soon. What will happen? Until then, Shiitake would be honored if you carry 31 in Shiitake's papoose.
Yeah.
Oh. This is for you, to eat.
What is it?
Beetroot. Beetroot make you better, but listen carefully. Work for 12 yabadabas only.
12 yabba-dabbas? How are we supposed to know how long that is?
When sand runs out, her time is up.
Is there any way you can give us a couple more?
Afraid not. Beetroot ancient, very rare. If you not to find Puffball before time runs out, she fall into deep sleep. Never wake up.
Josh, look. I know you care deeply about Azabeth Siege, as I do. Sometimes you've got to look at the big picture. There is still the universe to save.
What good is the universe without your friends? But besides, this muncher thing, it eats shrooms. Probably people. And I'll bet it eats nullifier components.
Point well taken. Now, if the nullifier components brought us here, the pieces must be lost somewhere in this cavern.
Let us go, my friends. Time is of the essence.
I must rest, Josh Kirby.
No, later, Azabeth. Right now, every minute counts.
Water. So much water.
Wait. Azabeth. Azabeth, wait. Where do you see water?
It's everywhere.
Oh, she's hallucinating, Josh. Must be a side effect of the poison.
Oh! Mamma mia! What's happening to the funny one?
Even when he's asleep, Prism is sniffing the Nullifier component. It must be this way.
Irwin, wait. We've got to save Azabeth.
Relax. This won't take long, Josh. Moisture from this ceiling. Clammy. Ah! Eureka! Oh, 1 down, 5 to go.
You were right, Azabeth. There was water here.
Not only that, but this way, she is a shortcut. She'll take us to Nightmare Hollow in half of the time.
Excellent.
After you.
No, after you.
Grazie, signore. Nadu sole, che bello enne. Oh, sole mio, sta fronte a te. Oh, sole mio, sta fronte a te. Sta fronte a te.
Porcini, you're a shroom of many talents.
And I sing it too.
The bells are ringing. They're ringing.
What's she saying, Josh?
I don't know, something about bells.
Have courage, Josh. This ordeal is almost over.
Yeah, I hope so, Irwin. I really hope so.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe what?
Who's up there?
It's us. I mean, it's me, Porcini. Mamma mia, little ding-a-dong. We thought you were taken by the muncher.
The name is Ding. What is it? I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. How come you asleep?
Ding-a-dong, not now. You can grovel later. Right now, you must join me to help the funny one and his servants rescue the lost ones. This girl here, she's sick. If we don't find your daddy Puffball soon, she's gonna get sicker. Hey, by the way, your mama, she's worried sick about you.
Yeah, well, I know she's been worried about Dad, too, ever since he disappeared. Maybe if anyone had the nerve to form a search party, there might be some shred of hope.
Hey, Porcini, who's your pal?
What's it to you, freak?
Freak? Who you calling freak? You're the talking mushroom.
Oh! Josh, this is a ding-a-dong. Please, excuse him. His papa disappeared in Nightmare Hollow last week. His papa is a puffball, the same mushroom we seek, eh?
Oh, that lousy muncher. I'm gonna turn him into shroom food if it's the last thing I do.
Oh! You too young for vendetta, ding-a-dong.
Think so? I'm gathering enough ammunition to get the muncher all by myself.
Very brave, my boy, but also very foolish. A well-thought-out plan is the best weapon you can have.
Those are my plans right there. That's plan A, that's plan B, and this is plan C.
Not bad. But But you may want to discard some of the heavier stones. Although they appear more threatening, they can throw off your aim and in the end be less effective than one perfectly aimed, smallish shot.
Cool. I never had that effect on a female before.
Oh, look, she's sick. We've got to find the muncher and your father and, well, in however many yabbadabbas this is.
I'll show you the way. It can get pretty dark up ahead. And there are millions of passages leading every which way. And my ringing will come in handy. And then we could really kick some muncher butt.
I would be proud to kick some muncher butt alongside you, young ding-dong.
Yeah, me too, pal. Come on, hold it up.
Thank you, Josh Kirby. I just need to catch my breath. Oh, the sky. Out of the sky, look out.
What's wrong with her?
Azabeth Siege is hallucinating.
Yeah, but then are they happen for real?
Yeah, that's right. They're like premonitions. She heard the bells ringing, and then we met Ding Dong.
What does she mean by out of the sky?
I don't know, I guess we keep looking up.
What is the source of your ringing, little ding-dong?
I get it from my dad's side of the family. With bell shrooms.
Oh. Are you capable of controlling it?
I'm trying to learn. It's not easy. I'm only 13. Older shrooms can make all kinds of rings whenever they want to.
Bell shrooms are most respected among our people. They can make a pleasing music or sound the alarm when danger threatens.
I'm all right now. We can go on.
Right, awesome.
Look, Prism's on the trail of another nullifier component.
He's almost better at it asleep than he is awake. Irwin, we don't have much time.
This won't take long.
Yeah, that's what you said last time. Nothing here.
It's impossible. A prism's coat of many colors.
Never lies, I know. But maybe he's malfunctioning. There's a first time for everything.
That's the 11th code of Kang.
Oh, remember, we gotta be watching the sky.
Are you getting shorter, or am I getting taller?
No, we're exactly the same.
Oh, it's a quick ascend!
What?
Get out! Everybody, stay in the back! He's dangerous! Stay in the back! Oh, quick, take my hand! Come on, pull! Hurry! Something! Irwin, grab hold of this, quick!
No, it's too valuable to risk!
Come on!
Goodbye, Josh. Azabeth.
No!
Little Prism. It's been wonderful knowing you.
No, don't let go! Don't let go! Help! Are you sure we're supposed to be looking at the sky?
You have to let go of his hand. I'm not strong enough to pull you both up.
No, I can't just let him go!
You must!
No, I won't!
Josh Kirby, I refuse to let you die this way!
Stand in the back!
Porcini!
I got it! Give me your hand! A nudge, Lavasadia, a nudge! Irwin! Come on! Just a little more! Keep it going! Come on!
What's that?
It's another nullifier component. It stands to reason. If all the pieces were strewn here during the cave-in, then there must be pieces that are hidden from plain sight.
How'd you manage to pull us both out?
Don't think it's just because we're small, we're not strong.
Oh, that certainly was a close call.
Yeah, I'd say.
We could have missed finding this nullifier component.
Hey, Porcini, does the furry one show any signs of waking up?
Afraid not. He's still in 41 Dreamland.
Great. So how old are you anyway, Ding?
13.
Oh yeah? I'm 14.
Yeah, you're awful tall for your age.
Maybe here. Back home, I'm kinda average. So I guess you're pretty worried about your dad, huh?
Yeah, even though he really bugs me sometimes. I told him once, I wish he'd go away. Gee, I really didn't mean it.
Sure. We all say things we're sorry for later.
Well, my dad can be a real pain in the cap. The funny thing is, now I miss him bugging me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. For sure.
We should have moved on, my friends.
Josh?
Yep. Oh, grazie, signore. Oh, what the fuck?
Where am I? Obviously underground. Hello. What's this? Well, I'm obviously in the right place and the right time.
Azabeth is different looking than you. Do all females of your kind look like her?
Well, not really. But kind of. She comes from, well, the best way I can describe it is an alternate future.
Future, you mean another time?
Yeah. Azabeth's from a twisted version of the 33rd century. Irwin's from what will hopefully once again be the 25th century, and I'm from the strictly legitimate 20th century.
How can that happen?
Well, we have pieces of what is called the Nullifier component. It's powerful enough to destroy the universe. Irwin's been traveling in a time pod he invented to try and recover all the pieces, and I've been helping him.
You've been helping him destroy the universe? Why?
Oh, no. I've been helping him keep this other guy, Dr. Zoetrope, from getting all the pieces. See, Zoetrope's crazy enough to want to reassemble the Nullifier and destroy the world. Irwin chased one of the components to my backyard, and I kind of got stuck helping him. For a while, it was kind of a race against time, and through time, to beat Zoetrope in getting all the pieces. And now Zoetrope's gone, and we've still got to get all the pieces before we can retrace our steps through time and restore the natural order of the time stream.
So that's how you met Azabeth.
Yeah. We just came from her home time, where she helped lead her people in a slave revolt.
Wow.
Yeah, we've been in so many adventures. We rode dinosaurs in medieval England, Escaped from a giant mutant kid who had us trapped as human pets.
Zoe, after all you've been through, the Muncher must not scare you at all.
No way. Nothing scares me now.
Whoa! Ah! Whoa! Stingers!
These sting like bees back home. Only worse. We must have been near their nest. How come they're only coming after me?
Stingers stay with the first organism and they sting until that organism is dead. Then they go after the next one.
You gotta be kidding.
Let them make tracks. If we get far enough away from their nest, they usually leave you alone. Usually.
That's just great.
Andiamo, tutti, presto! Oh, that was a close one for you, Josh Kirby.
Yeah, you're telling me.
We should press on, people.
Azabeth, can you walk?
Yes. Azabeth is right about looking up. I wonder what's next.
The walls. Pictures on the walls. The story is true.
What can she mean?
Paintings on walls.
Could mean anything.
I'm not so sure, mister. Me, I like to know what's on the itinerary myself.
Painting on the wall.
Hey, the wall is painted!
Holy moly.
Fascinating.
Ooh. It's like the catacombs beneath the ancient city of Mushroom.
Shrooms. What is a shroom?
What does this mean?
It's like a caveman painting. Only with UFOs and aliens.
You can't see the forest for the trees, boy. The centerpiece of this entire painting is the Nullifier device.
This whole thing has gotten really weird.
Ding it dong. This is a much bigger than our little shroom world has ever seen it before.
Irwin, look. There's another one over here. More than one. Irwin, there's got to be more than one nullifier.
Impossible.
See for yourself.
Well, this painting appears to be genuine. Let's time date it. It dates at 12 million years old.
But if there's another nullifier device, where could it be?
I don't know. This whole painting belongs to an alien culture that's completely unknown to me. Has a history no one knows.
I bet the furry one knows.
Hey, what do you mean, Ding and Dong?
Doesn't anyone but me notice something about the furry one and these little guys?
Great jumping irons. I think the little bell shroom is onto something.
No. There is a shroom legend about such a thing like this painting. Only the mushrooms know the secret of the story. The furry one, he come here many, many years ago. And he come from a far, far away. They hold in their hands the secrets of the universe. And only they know how to use these secrets. Hey! It is the furry ones that keep everything in order.
In order?
They make the mushroom kingdom what it is today. They keep things going in the right way. You know, like the... ¿Cómo se dice? The progress of things. The water. The water. It comes down to us from the stream up there. So we grow and prosper down here. Each day, we know there is a next day. And like that. Capish?
You mean the time continuum? Don't you see what he's saying? He's saying that the furry ones established linear time on this planet, without which you would have no progress. Because in random time, it's impossible to build tomorrow on today.
Irwin, are you saying that Prism is the key to the secrets of the universe?
No, Josh. Not the key, but a key. This whole picture is like pages in a book. Look. On this page, you have the furry ones abducting the Nullifier from these alien people. And here you have the boat, which has always been a symbol for the transfer of knowledge from one age to the other, is bringing the knowledge to another people. And here, the furry ones have hundreds, if not thousands, of nullifiers. While on the last page...
Yeah, what about the last page?
The last page is being written now, Josh.
It's a sacrilege! How dare you speak this way about the furry one? You hairless, ignorant, smooth skins should be ashamed of yourselves.
I'm reminded of the very first Code of King.
Yeah, what's that one again?
Things are not always as they appear.
Yeah, right.
Image of Dante's hellish inferno.
Yeah, so in other words, we gotta watch our butts.
Come on now. That's it, boy. Move it, Josh. Come on.
Oh no!
Come on! Come on, keep climbing! Come on! Don't look down! Come on! That's it! You're doing good! Look at us! Come on! That's it, Josh! Come on! Come on, boy! Grab her hand! Come on! Pull a bit, pull! Come on, that's it! Come on, here we go!
Well, that always looked fun on Nintendo. That was too close for comfort.
I agree.
You don't need to know what a yabba dabba is to know that Azabeth hasn't got much time.
Look, Prism's sniffing another Nullifier component. Can't be too far off.
Neither can the Muncher.
We are in the heart of a nightmare hollow now. Oh, this is a Muncher territory for sure.
What makes you say that?
I just feel it.
The second code of Kang tells us a warrior must always trust his instincts.
When did this Muncher monster begin to make its presence felt by you, mushroom people?
It seems like forever. You don't measure the things the same, or like time, when you live so scared.
Has anyone ever seen this Muncher?
No one who came back.
I saw it.
Dingadong, you saw the Muncher take you, Daddy? Oh, that's terrible.
It all happened so fast. I tried, but I couldn't do anything. I kept yelling for my dad to follow me, but it was like he was in some sort of trance. I felt it too. I was practicing my winging when it all came upon us. That's how come I think I wasn't taken with the others.
Hypnosis. It must use hypnosis to attract its prey.
That must be why you were able to escape. If you were ringing, your mind must have been so full of emotion that it couldn't be lured into the Muncher's trap.
Yeah, that's right. You were so busy worrying about your father, you didn't have time to do anything else.
Wow. So my dad saved me?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
But all I did was panic and cover myself with moss. I don't know what happened after that. It got real quiet, and then everybody was gone.
You were very brave, young Ding Dong. And you couldn't have done anything except get munched yourself. But you behaved as a warrior. And now you're prepared for the battle.
Warrior? I'm not a warrior. All I did was hide and run away.
He who fights and flees the fray lives to fight another day.
By any chance, would that be a code of Kang?
Number 6.
Whoa, Josh. You all right?
Yeah. Fine, I just tripped on something.
How big do you say this Muncher is?
That's his footprints. You figure it out.
Oh, no, not a footprint. That
quite enough of monster giants and mutants for one lifetime, thank you very much.
Everybody, look at the funny one's hair.
Prism, you've done it again.
That's right, the Muncher must have stepped on one of the Nullifier components.
Thank heaven they're indestructible.
I just noticed something. Every time we pick one of these things up, something go wrong. It's like they are jinxed or booby-trapped.
Porcini, that's absolute coincidence. Totally unscientific. There's no pattern here. 2 times would establish a pattern. But twice is mere coincidence. Was that mine? You'll never reach up to its base, Josh.
You think you're so smart.
Who the heck are you?
Can't on it, boy. You nailed it. You... How did you find me?
I'll ask the questions. Game over. What are you trying to pull anyway? Where is everyone, huh? What have you done with them?
I can explain everything, okay? Take it easy, young man. Oh, see, it's really quite an amusing thing. You see, it's really quite amusing.
Over here.
What?
Take a look at this.
What have we here? What? Oh, ha! Allow me to introduce myself. I am Colonel Beauregard T. Damon. Colonel Beauregard T. Damon. Master Shop. Intergalactic entrepreneur. Voyager. Inventor. And patron of the arts. And, you are? It's a genius. This muncher is actually an incredibly sophisticated animatronic puppet. Yes, yes. It's a creation of my own, in fact. It's quite effective in trapping alien species.
Hang on, the little ding-a-dong! I'm on my way!
Look. Those alien species are our friends.
Oh. You see, everybody's fine.
Who's this guy?
This is Colonel Damon. He built this thing.
The muncher isn't a monster, it's a mechanical puppet.
Yeah, we figured that out.
Hey, where's my dad and the others?
Yeah, where is everyone? We're looking for a shroom called Puffball, and we need him right now.
Well, I will take you to them. It's not far. Don't mind your heads. Won't be long now.
What are you collecting these alien species for, anyway? Pets? Slaves?
My stars, no, nothing so primitive. No, see, I feature the natural wonders of the universe in my very own intergalactic circus.
Oh, an intergalactic circus.
Yes, yeah, well, it's my primary venture into the world of entertainment presently. I travel the cosmos in my little chuck wagon to rest, collecting various creatures and bringing them together under one tent.
So it's like a freak show.
Yes! No. Hello, youth. No, see, my big top travels from one planet to the next, educating, huh? EDUCAT ING, right? Educating alien cultures as to the vast variety, the possibilities of nature. Yeah.
So where are you from?
Well, I've planted myself in every corner of the universe at one time or another. But I was born in the United Federation of American Colonies.
You mean the United States of America?
What? The USA?
Yeah.
That's ancient history, son. Well, what time machine did you step out of? And the next thing you're going to tell me is that you've never heard of the talking ape era of the 21st century.
No, I've heard.
Come. I think you'll find this quite relieving.
Daylight. Oh, am I glad to see you. What are you doing here?
Oh, center of most worlds I've been to harbor an internal sun. Jules Verne was right.
Azabeth, are you okay? No, it can't be too late. There's still some sand left.
Every estimate has a margin of error, Josh.
Josh,
She's slipping rather quickly, Josh.
Where's Puffball? Where is he?
He's in there.
Bring him here quick. Hurry! Azabeth, wake up. No, don't fall asleep. You'll be okay.
Hello, son. How are you?
Azabeth, we're here. Look, Puffball's right here. Azabeth, no.
I'm afraid it's too late. She slipped into a terminal deep sleep, just like Dr. Shiitake said she might.
On behalf of all of the mushrooms, Josh, I want to say that we are so sorry that we are the cause of your sorrow.
No. No, we've got to do something. Look, you say you're the smartest man in the universe, so just do something.
Sorry, Josh, there's some problems even I can't solve. If I could alter the situation, I would. I'm just a scientist, not a magician. I can't perform miracles.
I don't need a miracle. All I need is a few minutes. They were taken from me, and I'm gonna get them back. Just a few minutes. All I need is a few minutes. Just 5 minutes, come on. Just 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Josh! Josh, what in the name of the Supreme Prefect of... Great jumping irons! You're summoning up your own time storm! Josh, be careful!
5 minutes.
Josh, por favor, hurry!
That tastes terrible.
It's okay, Azabeth. Medicine's supposed to taste bad.
What are you trying to do? Poison me?
Just now, I was somehow able to turn back time.
What? No one's ever been able to create a time storm before without using a chronal displacement device of some sort.
Yeah. Well, I did. I mean, Azabeth was almost out of time. I had to do something.
You did it. It worked.
Yeah.
Stupefying.
Tumble, but it's mine.
Irwin. Zoetrope.
He doesn't seem to recognize us.
Anything else, for that matter.
Morchella! Telablis, my paisane! It's me! Chantril! Speak to me! What's wrong with you all?
They cannot hear you. See, they respond to only me and my instructions. I am so glad you've provided me with this opportunity to have you join their ranks.
Why, you dirty, rotten no
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names really tick me off.
Porcini!
What did you do to my dad, you mad circus freak?
Don't worry. I'm only interested in mushrooms for my circus. Besides, I've only stunned them. Once I reprogram their minds, they'll fit right in with the others.
You are nothing but a coward and a phony. First you hide behind your mechanical rat, and now you try and hide behind your blaster.
Young lady, you are really beginning to try my patience.
Colonel, couldn't we come to some sort of arrangement?
Well, your furry little ward there would make a most excellent attraction. Never seen a species like him. Yes, yes. Bravo, I say. Bravissimo, bravace. All right. Hand him over.
That's impossible. We haven't finished collecting all the Nullifier components. But I can fully appreciate your interest in my little friend. Perhaps when he's fulfilled his function.
Irwin, you're kidding, right?
Well, it's a shroom show this season anyway. Too late to introduce a new attraction now. Huh, well, I can't believe my luck. This one here, make a most excellent strong man. Golly gosh, now I will have a father and son dinging act. Ding 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 dong ding dang ding 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 dong dong ding dang ding 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 dong ding 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 dong.
Fourth and fifth Nullifier components.
Into the cage with them, boys.
I demand that you set these shrooms free immediately. You have no right to keep them in bondage. I have spent my entire life fighting this very kind of slavery on my own planet, and it makes me sick!
My hand! Little hussy.
Set them free, Colonel. I'll zap you into a state of unconsciousness.
Oh, Pshaw.
Break the spell, Colonel.
You shoot me, and your fungal friends will spend their days in a state of catatonia, and you'll never be able to dehypnotize them.
Oh, yeah? I'll think of something.
Go ahead, then. Shoot.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. The Plasma Blaster's grip is programmed to respond only to my handprint. Oh! I've been robbed. You! Ugly! You! Block the exits! Nobody gets out!
Hey, where's Irwin?
Return my property, you thieving septuagenarian. You have no choice but to surrender, sir. My troops have you surrounded.
It's you who have robbed me. These are the objects I have risked life and limb to find, and I won't be waylaid by the likes of you.
Tough toenails! Sir, they are mine now, to show to the universe.
Colonel, if we don't get all those pieces, there won't be any universe.
Oh! What's that supposed to mean?
I won't return them, Colonel.
Well, in that case, I guess it's pointless to argue with you. Oh.
I knew at heart you were a reasonable human being.
I'll just have to shoot you instead.
We must make haste.
Irwin, what about Ding Dong and Porcini?
We can't just leave them there.
Irwin? What do we do?
Never having been surrounded by zombie mushrooms before, no idea.
Pop! It's me! Ding Dong!
one!
We pledge our undying loyalty.
Prism's colors are bringing them out of hypnosis.
We pledge our undying loyalty, O furry one. We pledge our undying loyalty, O furry one. We pledge our undying loyalty, O furry one. We pledge our undying loyalty. We pledge our undying loyalty. We pledge our undying loyalty, O we pledge our undying loyalty.
We told you the funny one was a great.
We pledge our undying loyalty.
Ding! Oh, my boy!
Irwin, how could you even consider trading Prism away?
Josh, Colonel Damon is a traveler to distant galaxies. With him, Prism has a much better chance of getting back to his own planet.
Well, yeah, I never thought of it that way.
It's a good thing we now know what a lowly, worm-gutted villain Colonel Damon really is.
Ahem!
He can hear you.
Put them back in the cages. What have you done?
Your slaver days are over, Damon.
My talent. You've deprogrammed them. Months of work. Ruined. Okay.
You torture your last shroom, Paisan. You're gonna go on your space rocket. And you're gonna bring back all the shrooms you kidnapped. We go with you to make sure.
I will return all your people to you. Think I wanted to resort to violence and mind control?
You're power-hungry, Colonel. It's a disease. Believe me, I know.
Okay. So I made some faulty management decisions. My entertainment empire spans the universe. All I ever wanted to do was bring the mysteries of nature to the underprivileged youngsters of the cosmos. Was that so wrong? Mommy!
It doesn't sound like such a bad life. Traveling around the cosmos?
Hey, how do you know? You've never even been above ground. Well, none of us have.
That's just what I'm saying. It could be a great adventure. To explore strange new worlds. To seek out new life, new civilizations, to boldly go where no shroom has gone before.
Well, it's an exciting life, that's for certain. I'm thinking about going.
Me too.
But he will exploit you, treat you as slaves, imprison you.
Yeah. But they wouldn't be slaves if they were paid.
Profit sharing? Never.
You must not let this scoundrel take advantage. If you fail to give the Shroons a fair deal, Damon, I will personally hunt you down and take the percentage from your worthless hide. As the 20th Code of Kang ordains, blood debts must be repaid in blood.
Azabeth, is that really the 20th Code of Kang?
Of course it is.
I agree. I will negotiate. Just don't hurt me.
All right, then. It's settled. Bada bing, bada boom.
What about Zoetrope?
Oh, yes, Dr. Zoetrope. He must still be under the spell of the Muncher. A
Lucky for us, the Colonel doesn't know who he is.
Ah, well, Colonel, what are you planning on doing with that big guy over there?
The robot?
Yeah.
Caught him just today in the catacombs. Put up quite a fight, nearly crunched my muncher. Now, robots are yesterday's news most places these days. I'm gonna trade him to a robot wrestling team for a Maldorfian regapod.
A robot wrestling team, huh? That's pretty cool.
I just want to thank you for helping our people and for reuniting me with my boy.
And you should be especially proud of your son, Mr. Puffball. We would have been lost without him. Young Ding Dong is a very brave and resourceful warrior.
I can't wait to tell the kids about the stinger attacks, the quicksand, and fighting with the muncher. And about this beautiful, cool warrior girl who taught me all about life and the 21 codes of Kang.
Whoa, wait a second. Maybe you should tell your old man first, huh?
Maybe when you get older, Pop. Goodbye, Azabeth Siege. I don't know if I'll ever meet anyone like you again.
And I know I will never meet another mushroom warrior as brave as you, young Ding.
I'm no good at saying goodbye, sir. So we just say ciao, okay?
Ciao. Yes, indeed, Porci.
And you too, 41. I would be honored if I could shake you, paw. Oh. I'll never wash his hand again.
What if we do find the last component piece? I mean, what do we do then?
Then, the universe is saved. And I'll restore you and Azabeth back to your respective times. And return to mine, a demigod.
Well, what if you can't do it? I mean, bring us back, that is.
Oh, don't worry. I'll find a way. Or perhaps even you will. Josh. When you used your Time Warrior powers to summon up a one-person time storm, how did you know you could do it? Did you just feel it innately?
Well, at the moment, it was all I wanted to do. It was like I knew what had to happen. And I knew I had to make it happen. Now look, this may sound crazy, but I knew I could do it. I just knew. I guess when someone really wants to change something, they find the power to make it happen. Of course, that's not always true. Some things nobody can change. And I guess that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yes, it's very sensible, Josh. You have a good head on your shoulders.
Thanks.
Good night, Josh.
Good night, Irwin.
No, never!
Josh, it's too heavy, Joshua. It's weighing you down, Joshua. Toss me the Nullifier component so I can pull you up.
No, I'd rather see it lost forever than in your hands.
Listen to me, Joshua. If you drop a Nullifier component, you will most certainly doom the future of all mankind. You may as well take a chance with me.
I'm warning you, Dr. Zoetrope. I've got powers too. Special time warrior powers that you can't handle. I can bend time without a tin suit.
Then use those powers to finally see the truth. Irwin 1138's been manipulating you all along.
Your evil lies make me sick. We both know Irwin's been trying to save the universe from you.
No, Joshua. He's tricked you into believing that when it's been he that wants to destroy the future.
You're insane. You've been doing everything in your power to try and crush us.
Is that why I saved your life just now? If you still don't believe me, Josh, then go ahead. Touch your fingers to my head and time probe my mind.
What do you mean?
Pull the past from out of my mind. You can do it. You're a time warrior, Josh.
Able to recalibrate Colonel Damon's blast into match my own palm print. Are you all right, Josh?
Yeah, I'm fine, but you didn't have to shoot him.
Ah, forget his evil lies. Trying to turn you against me is child's play for an evil genius like him.
Irwin? Let me probe your time memories.
Never! Hand over the final Nullifier component now, Josh.
No. No, not until I know the truth.
Please, Josh. After all we've been through together, don't force me to blast you to smithereens!
Chapter of Josh Kirby, Time Warrior.
He's no one's friend, Josh.
Quiet, you!
Dr. Zoetrope!
Hand the final Nullifier component over to me now, Josh.
Before I disintegrate Azabeth.
Go back!
I've won. I've won. Without a time travel device, we're stuck here in the center of the Earth, powerless to stop him.
But there must be something we can do. A warrior can't just give up.
You said it yourself. I'm a time warrior.
It's working!
I did it! I knew you could do it, Josh Kirby! What in the name of Kang is that?
It's an energy distortion of the time stream. A time wave.
Look out!
We did it! This is it!
I did it!
I'm back! Only are we still in the 20th century. But we're 6 inches tall. Well, I've gotta go. I've gotta try and save the universe. My friends are all gone thanks to you.
Good riddance. Prepare to join them!
My name is Josh Kirby. I was just your average 9th grader. My biggest problem was getting good grades. And my idea of excitement was racing my bicycle.
Yes!
I never thought time would catch up with me. And I couldn't have imagined that hundreds of years from now, mankind would invent the Nullifier. A device capable of controlling or destroying the universe.
Prepare for the storm.
A scientist named Irwin 1138 tried to disassemble and hide the Nullifier. But even he couldn't stop.
Dr. Zoetrope!
Give me the Nullifier.
You're too late, Zoetrope.
It's never too late for me.
Irwin and Zoetrope have been chasing each other across the time stream, trying to be the first to find the Nullifier's pieces. This time, they're gonna land in 1995. The place? My front yard. Now, I'm going along for the ride of all time.
What's going on? Where are we?
I hope you're prepared to do battle, young man. This will be a war through time, and Dr. Zoetrope will take no prisoners.
We've got help from a warrior.
My name is Azabeth Siege.
Oh, she's amazing! And a magical creature called Prism to show us the way. Together, we're on a quest through time, visiting different worlds to fight for the Nullifier's pieces.
I'm obviously in the right place and the right time.
Because if Zoetrope ever assembles the Nullifier, he'll conquer time itself. I've got to try and save the universe. I was just a 14-year-old kid before my adventure began. But now, I'm Josh Kirby, Time Warrior.
On the last chapter of Josh Kirby, Time Warrior.
Well, I'm obviously in the right place and the right time.
These things sting like bees back home. Only worse. Let them make tracks. On the other side of that bridge is a nightmare hollow. Oh no! Come on, jump! Come on! Look at it die!
slipping rather quickly, Josh. Josh?
5 minutes.
Great jumping ions! You're summoning up your own time storm! Josh, be careful!
What are you trying to do? Poison me?
I was somehow able to turn back time.
You did it! And it worked!
Zoetrope! Toss me the Nullifier component so I can pull you up.
Whoa! No, I'd rather see it lost forever than in your hands.
Pull the past from out of my mind. You can do it. You're a time warrior, Josh.
Thank heavens I was able to recalibrate Colonel Damon's blaster to match my own palm print. Are you all right, Josh?
Yeah, I'm fine, but you didn't have to shoot him.
Ah, forget his evil lies. Trying to turn you against me is child's play for an evil genius like him.
Irwin? Let me probe your time memories.
Never! Hand over the final nullifier component now, Josh.
No. No, not until I know the truth.
Please, Josh. After all we've been through together, don't force me to blast you to smithereens!
Irwin? I don't understand. I thought we were friends. I thought we were out to save the world together.
We are friends, Josh. You're just too young to be able to understand all the subtle nuances of the situation.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not too young to understand that friends don't point plasma blasters set for disintegrate at each other.
He's no one's friend, Josh. Except for the evil tyrants who rule the 25th century without mercy.
Quiet, you!
Dr. Zoetrope! Irwin, I can't believe you did that.
Don't make this any harder for me than it already is, Josh. Now hand me the final nullify component.
No.
I'll count to 3. 1, 2...
Josh Kirby! Irwin, what's going on?
Oh, put a sock in it, prison. Your excuse for a pet.
Irwin's gone rogue.
I beg to differ, young miss. I am no rogue. I'm a loyal servant of the Utopian dynasty. I'm Minister of Science for all of Earth. If I abandon my mission to keep the reassembled nullifier out of the hands of enemies of the state, then you could call me rogue.
Irwin, what the heck are you talking about?
I've said too much already. Hand the final nullifier component over to me now, Josh. Before I disintegrate Azabeth. Finally. Just one last step.
What are you doing?
Oh, don't worry, Josh. My power staff is too low on energy to be a lethal weapon. But its microcomputer is still working in tip-top condition. I didn't lay a finger on that young hooligan, thanks to Prism, who is so adept at transporting his matter from one location to another on a mere whim.
Irwin, if you're trying to impress me with your scientific know-how, it won't work.
That's where you're wrong, my young friend. It will work. I've just entered Prism's biocodes into my microcomputer, transforming it into a matter transmitter. Like So.
Irwin! Come back! Irwin! Irwin!
I'm truly sorry, Josh Kirby. It would appear that Irwin 1138 is not the friend he claimed to be. I too trusted him completely. And I should have been more careful. It is the very first code of Kang. Things are not always as they appear.
But Azabeth, I don't understand. Why would Irwin do that? Why?
I can tell you why, Josh.
Are you okay?
Just a bit shaken up. My time armor protected me from the brunt of Irwin's disintegrator blast.
Well, for goodness sake, tell us what's going on. And what is Irwin really after?
I can do better than tell you, Josh. I can show you. That is, you can reach inside my mind and see for yourself. It's time to trust me now, Josh. You can access images from the past as easily as rewinding a primitive 20th century videotape. You're a time warrior. Concentrate, Josh. Concentrate.
I can see it. It's gotta be the 25th century. Some sort of big city. But it's nothing like I pictured. It's nothing like I pictured the future at all. It's dark and sort of creepy. Oh, it's you, Dr. Zoetrope. And Irwin. It looks like the two of you are arguing over something, but I can't quite hear what you're saying.
Concentrate harder, Josh. Pull the sounds of the future from out of my past.
Don't you realize what you have done, Irwin? By turning over this ancient piece of hyper-advanced alien technology, which you happen to find.
That is a decimator, and I did not happen to find it. It was my ingenious Klaatu formula for locating interstellar refuse.
Klaatu formula? Don't make me laugh. A radon storm happened to deposit that thing a half of a mile away from this very laboratory of yours. You practically stumbled onto it.
I'd have you know, it was a carefully calculated stumble.
Don't you realize that by turning the decimator over to the Supreme Prefect, you have doomed all of humanity to suffer under a yoke of brutal tyranny forever?
Wild exaggerations. As Minister of Science, I would never permit such things to occur. If I could help it, that is.
Well, that's it, isn't it? All you really care about is that ridiculous job and that foolish title. I had it from age 7 to 12, and turned it down 8 years running, and would never have accepted it from a totalitarian moron like the Supreme Prefect.
Maybe my ambition is unquenchable. But on the scale of character defects, your unbounded egotistical arrogance beats my ambition 10 to 1. Do you hear me, Zoetrope? 10 to 1.
Arrogance? Well, it's quite refreshing coming from the Minister of Science.
Where are we now?
It's my secret laboratory, mere moments before the beginning of chaos.
Seize it!
Blast you, Irwin! How did you find me here?
You did yourself in this time, Zoetrope. Only you would be so supercilious as to dub your secret laboratory the Fortress of Brilliance, and to have it listed among the top 10 scientific attractions of the universe. Amazing. So the rumors were true. It is another alien device, similar to the Decimator.
Not quite, you jealous old windbag. This device is the counterpart to that hideous doomsday weapon you've handed over to the Supreme Prefect. The Decimator is the only thing that keeps the Prefect and his utopian dynasty in power, and this device will nullify the Decimator completely. Once that has occurred, the Supreme Prefect's evil reign will be finished.
Silence! You, Dr. Emil Zoetrope 366, youngest Nobel Science Laureate in all of Earth history. Winner of the Quilonian Prize for the advancement of quantum physics at age 4. Simultaneous graduate of 16 postdoctoral studies while still a pre-teenager. An arrogant user of a first name as well as a number. You are under arrest. And as for this Nullifier, as of this moment, I decree possession of such an alien device to be scientific heresy, punishable by 20 years on an outland mining colony.
You'll never get away with this, Irwin. It'll be child's play foiling your pathetic schemes. I'm still more intelligent than you, and you know it.
What's the point of intelligence if you are denied the power to use it? And it's remarks like that that will get you yourself nullified for good. As an example, nullifying something for good.
Some example, old man. The Nullifier is completely impervious to attack of any kind. Nothing you or anyone else can do can harm it.
I've just thought of an ingenious way of ensuring that this alien device is never activated. Rest assured that your days as numero uno scientist are finished for good. Take him away.
Never win, Irwin.
Oh, yes, I will. Try to ruin my plans, will you? There's only room for one all-powerful alien device in this time.
So, Irwin 1138 inaugurated his ingenious plan for maintaining control over the Nullifier. He accessed the time stream and scattered each of the Nullifier components to the far corners of time and space.
seconds. Seal the door. Quick! Load the final component. Let's go. Dr. Zoetrope!
Give me the nullifier, you lunatic.
You're too late, Zoetrope.
It's never too late for me. In the name of all of creation, twisted old man, what have you done?
Are you all right? Josh Kirby, what did you see?
The truth. Azabeth, I saw the truth. I can't believe it. Irwin has been deceiving us all along. He's the villain, not Dr. Zoetrope.
Perhaps villain is too harsh, Josh. Irwin is merely a jealous old man, desperate to be seen as the smartest being of his era. Unfortunately, the need to prove himself better than everyone else instead of being the person he truly is may very well doom the universe.
You mean the Nullifier was really meant to save the future, not destroy it?
That's about the size of it, yeah. I saw this with my own eyes.
But all this means nothing now. Irwin has escaped, and without a time travel device, we're stuck here in the center of the Earth, powerless to stop him.
But there must be something we can do. A warrior can't just give up. Besides, we are all partly responsible for the success of Irwin 1138's nefarious plan. We've been helping him all this time.
Of course. All this time. The last thing Irwin said before he took off was something about putting my theory to the test.
You had a theory?
Yeah, sure, the Kirby theory of temporal replacement.
Don't you mean temporal displacement?
No, I mean temporal replacement. As in retracing your steps through time in order to restore the overall time stream to its original state.
Crude. But interesting. If proven correctly, this would totally debunk Irwin 1138's own time displacement postulate. I can't believe he would throw his own theory out of the window in order to test yours.
That old man may be an aging megalomaniac with delusions of grandeur, but he is no fool. If he thought Josh Kirby's theory would work, he'd try it in an instant.
Even presuming that we have correctly deciphered Irwin's own plan. So what? Our only chance to stop him would be to intercept him before he reached your time, Josh. That was my first stop on my trek through time, so that would be Irwin's last before heading home to the 25th century.
Yeah, but my time doesn't exist anymore. Does it?
Not at the moment. But, assuming that your theory has any validity whatsoever, by the time Irwin gets there, he will have repaired enough of the damage to the time stream that your world will be almost completely restored to normal.
You know, Dr. Zoetrope, my time powers have been getting easier and easier for me to use. Just maybe.
Wait a minute, Josh. You're not thinking what I think you're thinking.
I've been able to turn back time a few minutes or so. Just maybe I can use myself as a time travel device.
Absolutely impossible. No one can travel through time without temporal displacement technology of some sort.
Yeah, well, I'm not no one. You said it yourself. I'm a time warrior.
I've won. I've won. I've won. I've won.
All right, everybody. Hold on tight. If this works, it'll be like swimming underwater without an oxygen tank, or flying through the air without a plane, or
crossing the poison river of Andor without a purification craft.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
If this does work, Josh Kirby, I will personally see to it that you become a legend in the annals of time.
A legend, huh? Well, even my dad will be impressed with that. Okay, here goes something. I hope.
Congratulations until we've achieved our goal. We still must stop Irwin 1138.
God, what a party poop. All right. Next stop, Green Oaks, USA. September 12th, 1994. 20th century, here we come.
And now to put young Josh's theory into action. Excellent! Let the experiment continue.
Stingers!
You're a genius, Josh! You're almost as smart as me. Nice try! Strike two! Oh, it's those fleshy-headed morons that tried to make me into a human pet. Enjoy your bizarre existence while you can, mutants! When I've returned time to normal, your hero might not even exist!
This isn't good, Josh.
What's happening?
Irwin must be successfully retracing our journey through the ages. Hypertime is beginning to return to its natural state, freeing itself of the chronically displaced time stream.
You mean time is being returned to normal?
Precisely.
That's good, isn't it?
If we were returning time to normal, yes. But Irwin is restoring the natural time stream for one reason and one reason only. so we can put the Nullifier alien device out of commission, this time for good.
What in the name of Kang is that?
Not now. It's an energy distortion in the time stream. A time wave.
And it's headed straight for us.
Josh, you've got to bring us out of hypertime. Now!
Well, sure, but I'm not sure about the right time yet.
Look out! My head.
Yeah, I just feel like I ate some moldy cheese.
That was definitely the worst experience of my life.
Yeah, me too. And I'm only 14. Hey, we did it. This is it.
This is where you live, Josh Kirby?
Yep. It's all back to normal. This is my house, where I live with my dad. Oh boy, is he gonna be glad to see me. But it looks different somehow.
Remember, Joshua, we arrived here before you encountered me or Irwin. Before any of our adventures took place. More likely your father will wonder why you're not still in school.
Josh Kirby, this Green Oaks, USA is remarkable.
Really? I always thought it was kind of dull myself.
Oh, you should be very proud and very thankful for your home. Josh Kirby, a place like this Green Oaks. This is what I and my people have been fighting for generations.
Gee, Azabeth, I've never really thought of it like that before.
No slave pens. No pain centers to herd people into like cattle. No acid pools, no guards to make sure you do not cross into the restricted zone.
Yeah, I guess I do have a lot to be thankful for. Holy mo, that was my dad! Why didn't he stop? Why didn't you recognize me? Dad! Hey, Dad! Dad, don't you see? It's me, Josh! Dad! He doesn't see me. Dad! I don't get it. Hey, Dad, it's me, Josh! Why don't you recognize me?
Is that really your father, Josh Kirby? He doesn't seem to want to acknowledge your presence.
Of course. It must have been the time wave.
But the time wave made my dad deaf and blind to his son?
Quite the opposite, Josh. It made us invisible.
Wait, come again?
When you travel through time, you also travel through space. Now, it's obvious the time wave must have thrown off your concentration just enough so that even though our chronal journey was completed successfully, our spatial journey to this era was disrupted.
Holy invisible cow! It's true!
Of course it's true. The most brilliant man of the 25th century does not state conjecture. You see, although we are close enough to this time plane to view its occurrences, our spatial fields remain displaced, perhaps by mere seconds.
So, even though we can see and hear events in this time period, they can't see or hear us?
Precisely. A more experienced time warrior could have navigated that time wave. But you're still learning the ropes.
You know, Zoetrope may have turned out to be the good guy, but he's still an egotistical know-it-all.
It is the 19th code of Kang. Large ideas often spring from large heads.
You know, there's something different about all this. I can't quite put my finger on it.
That's not surprising. It's not every day you return home and no one bothers to notice.
No, but it's more than that. My dad looks different somehow. My house, too. Looks like somebody repainted it. We've been wanting to do that for a long time, but we never really had the money. And even our truck looks weird. It's usually covered with mud and rust, but now it's shiny. What is it, Prism? It's just a newspaper, Prism. I don't see... Oh, no.
Josh Kirby, is something wrong?
The date. That's why everything looks so weird. My house is freshly painted. The truck is brand new. And my dad almost looks young. And that thing he's building, that's Genghis Khan's doghouse. We got here before Irwin, all right. 14 years before.
Who is this Genghis Khan?
Why, a 13th century Mongol warlord, of course. But why Josh's dad would be building him a doghouse is beyond me.
You think you are so smart, Zoetrope. But it makes perfect sense. Where else would a Mongol warlord live except a doghouse?
That's Mongol, you ignorant Amazon. Mongol.
Ignorant? I will show you who is ignorant. You conceited fathead!
Okay, now stop it. Break it up, you guys. Genghis Khan's my pet dog.
I think I liked you better when you were a villain, Zoetrope. At least then I could have broken your arm in 13 different places and not felt guilty about
Try it, you alien freak. Come on. I am master of 52 interstellar combat styles. Come on.
Well, now you've done it. You pompous, insensitive jerk. Just because Azabeth looks different doesn't mean you can call her alien freak and get away with it.
I didn't mean it. I just got a little full of myself, I guess.
You owe her an apology, Dr. Zoetrope. You're not the only one around here who's trying to save the universe, you know? Azabeth is the best partner anybody could ever have, and you know it. And another thing. Just because you're smarter than everybody doesn't always mean that you're right.
Please forgive me, Miss Siege. I was wrong to call you anything than what you really are, which is the bravest female tech warrior I've ever met.
I am the only female tech warrior you have ever met. You self-centered, patronizing egghead. But I accept your apology anyway. What is that little monster?
It's no monster. That's a puppy. In fact, that's my puppy. That's Genghis Khan. How did he see me?
See may not be quite correct, Josh. Animals have more highly developed faculties than humans. Perhaps he merely senses us, or...
What now?
The solution is simple enough. Josh will simply have to concentrate, use his time warrior powers, and zap us forward 14 years to the year when Irwin is due to show up.
There's just one problem, Dr. Zoetrope. I can't always use my time warrior powers.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I thought you knew. You seem to know everything else about being a time warrior.
You mean we're marooned here until you've regained your warrior powers?
That's about the size of it, yeah.
That could be an eternity. Every minute we're stuck here is another minute Irwin has to dispose of the life-saving nullifier. Forever. We have got to do something before it's too late.
I did it! I'm back!
Irwin, 1138?
Irwin, 1138, esteemed Minister of Science and most brilliant man of the 25th century speaking. Who is this?
It is I, Irwin 1138. Report to me immediately on your whereabouts for the last several days.
Ah, Supreme Prefect. Yes, excuse me, I only just got in a minute ago. I was preparing my report and was about to call you immediately, O Supreme One.
There have been rumors, Irwin 1138. Rumors of Zoetrope plotting against me. Rumors of an indestructible device called the Nullifier. A device, some say, capable of eradicating the effects of my decimator and bringing me down in ruins.
The Nullifier does exist, O Munificent One.
What?
Yeah, but not to worry. I have the situation under control and have completely eradicated any threat to you or your decimator.
You realize, Irwin 1138, if I were to fall, you too would immediately be nullified. From Minister of Science to public enemy number 2. Number 2. After me, of course.
Take it from me, oh splendiferous one. The Nullifier's threat to you is completely eradicated.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm getting too old for this sort of thing.
Summon my technicians and secure the facility.
This will serve our purpose.
What are you gonna do? Mow the time stream?
Your sarcasm is not appreciated. This, however, is. The metal blades could serve as a trans-temporal heating device.
Well, I don't know, Doc. If you can make a time machine out of my dad's lawn master, you must be the most brilliant guy in any century.
Dawn, have you seen my homework? Is something wrong, Josh Kirby?
That voice.
Dawn?
It's female, obviously. Probably your mother, right?
No, that's impossible. She passed away almost 14 years ago.
Stand here, honey, in the kitchen.
Three more weeks until finals, pal. Can't afford to waste any time.
Geez, honey, with all you've been through, don't you think you ought to give yourself a rest?
I wish I could. But, honey, you know we can't stay at my mom and dad's house forever.
Well, I can do some overtime down at the plant.
We've talked about this. The only way we're going to get a place of our own is if I get my master's degree and land that engineering job.
But I'm supposed to be the man.
Yes, dear.
Mom! Dad, it's me, Josh!
Again, here is Josh. Our voices suffer from the same spatial displacement that plagues the rest of our bodies.
But she's alive. My mom's alive.
Well, would you at least stop wearing that stopwatch around your neck? You're starting to look like a gym teacher.
Honey, they only give you 45 minutes for the quantum physics final. I gotta go.
I go,
over
I'm sample questions, pace myself.
You know the routine.
Oh, yeah, believe me, I know it.
Besides, I got this little gem for Mrs. Crabtree for $2. I fixed it. It's good as new.
Well, I don't know, honey. It looks more like just one more clock to me.
That's what you say every time I add a new timepiece to my collection.
Hey, Mom. It's me. I'm right here.
What's the matter, honey?
Nothing. I must be working too hard or something.
That sounds like a baby crying.
Duty calls.
Believe it.
Come on, Josh. Oh, come on, little man. It's lunchtime. Come on, Josh. Come on, little man. It's lunchtime.
I don't believe it.
You're my little hero, aren't you, Josh? Gonna grow up and be big and strong like your dad, and smart like your mom. You're gonna be somebody important, Josh. Somebody's gonna make a difference in this crazy world. You just wait and see. What?
What is it? What are you trying to say?
It's incredible. He's in two places at once. Two beings composed of exactly the same DNA, exact same molecular structure. The fact that two Joshes can coexist in the same space-time continuum is astonishing.
Well, you are quite an adorable child, Josh Kirby. Your parents seem like very hard-working people, Josh Kirby.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm seeing them together. Especially my mom.
You never knew your mother.
No. I was too young when she... Well, you know.
This is a great day for you, Josh Kirby. It's not every child that gets to see his long-lost parent. Even if she can't see him.
Hey. Where's Dr. Zoetrope?
Outside in the garage, working on the time mower.
I'm almost done. Even though it's not easy working under these primitive, impoverished conditions, all I need is one last component to make my time mower complete. A three-pronged adapter.
Not again.
That child must not be harmed. If anything happens to baby Josh, teenage Josh could cease to exist.
I didn't know I was such a problem child.
I'm just happy I don't have to babysit for you every day, Josh Kirby.
Quick, he's coming.
Time more. Time more.
Josh! Josh, what are you doing out of your playpen? The last time I let you out of my sight, I gotta watch you extra careful from now on. If anything ever happened to you, I don't know what I'd do. Uh-oh. Someone needs a new diaper.
This is humiliating. I just messed myself in front of everybody.
Well, you said your father was overprotective. At least now you know how he got that way. It was your own fault to begin with, Josh Kirby.
This is more embarrassing than baby pictures.
Oh, I think it's cute. And I think you're cute, no matter what age you happen to be. All this excitement has made me hungry. Josh Kirby, do I have the permission to search the contents of your family's cryogenic food preservation unit?
You want to raid my fridge? Yeah, go ahead. You're the most brilliant man in the 25th century, right?
Yeah.
Do you understand girls?
Sometimes.
Well, do you think that when she said cute, she meant, you're so cute I'd like to pinch your cheeks and accidentally break all the blood vessels in your face? Or, you're so cute I'd let you take me out on a date and maybe let you give me a kiss at my doorstep when we say goodnight?
How old did you say you were?
14.
14.
But I'll be 16 in 23 months.
Josh. Women, girls, are a mystery. And every man must attempt to unravel that mystery on his own.
But I hate mysteries.
And another thing. It's best not to drive yourself crazy about this. But Azabeth Siege is from the future. A future far beyond the 25th century. A future that may no longer exist if our mission is successful, it's best to take your relationship with her one moment at a time.
For the storm, Minister?
Not yet. I'm going to try something new.
Come on, Genghis. There you go.
Yay, Daddy! Nice job, honey. You did good.
You like the little baby?
It's time, Josh. Hold on tight. Next stop, the year 2494.
Well, Dr. Zoetrope, not only are we still in the 20th century, but we're 6 inches tall.
Perhaps I miscalculated a bit.
Do I hear an admission of fault?
Keep back.
It's gone, Minister. You actually managed to destroy one of your Millennium steel tool dies.
Not quite. I've merely rendered it invisible.
Well, Azabeth was right, Mom. This is a great day for me. I mean, I never thought I'd get the chance to see you. Not in this life, at least. And even if I did see you, I never would have thought you'd be the size of the Jolly Green Giant, either. But no matter how big you are, you're still beautiful, Mom. I kept this picture of us at home on my table, just like you. I used to have dreams sometimes. What you'd be like, the fun things we do together, all kinds of stuff. But then I'd wake up, and, well, I just wanted to say, this is reality, Mom. And it's better than any dream I could ever have.
Josh Kirby? Dr. Zoetrope sent me. 12 hours is almost up. It's time for you to use your powers to take us to the 25th century and bring the battle back to Irwin 1138.
Well, maybe we could stay somehow. I don't know, wait another 12 hours, or...
I am sorry, Josh Kirby. I know that you missed your mother very much. And it's important that you spend as much time with her as possible. But you have the only chance for the future of mankind. You know which is more important.
But Azabeth, it's just, I missed her so much. I didn't realize how much until I finally got the chance to see her. Well, maybe with more time I can figure out a way to communicate with her. Just let her know I'm here.
I know it is difficult when you are faced with a personal decision.
And at the same time, a bigger duty calls. It is a hard life we humans, and half-humans, must sometimes lead.
Isn't there a code of king that sums it all up for me and tells me what I should do?
I'm all out of codes of king, Josh Kirby. This one you have to decide for yourself.
Well, I've got to go. I've got to try and save the universe. It's nothing really. Well, it's been great seeing you. Or meeting you, that is. Oh, good luck on your final. I'm sure you'll do great. Hey, don't just take it. Ace it. Goodbye, Mom. I love you.
Don, wake up.
What's that? What is it? What is it?
There are these little people.
Oh, whoa, slow down. Little people, what do you mean?
Honey, they were right there.
I don't see any little people, sweetie.
Oh, man. You must think I'm nuts.
No. What I think is that between your schoolwork and the baby, you're spreading yourself a little thin.
But Don...
Listen, too much stress can cause bad dreams. Nightmares. Besides, the only little person we have to worry about in this house is Josh. Good night.
Good night.
Dr. Zoetrope, they can see us.
It's nothing. Apparently a side effect to our miniaturized stature. I'm fairly certain we'll be returned to our rightful dimensions once we're back in hypertime, which won't be long now. 12 hours are up, Josh. Your time warrior powers must have regenerated by now. Let's head for the 25th century immediately. The future must be saved.
All right, hang on tight. Look out, Irwin. Here we come.
What's happening? Why isn't it working?
I don't know. I'm doing everything the same.
Yeah, we'll concentrate, Josh. It must work, or the world will be lost and the future will be doomed. Concentrate.
Look, Dr. Zoetrope, I'm trying, honest. Maybe I need more time.
That is not it. It has been more than 12 hours. Now, why aren't your time warrior powers working? Why?
Hang on, Josh, honey. Hang on. It's okay. It's okay, Josh. Mama's here. Yeah.
That's it. Of course.
What's it? And why can't I summon the time lightning?
It makes perfect sense.
Oh, goodness gracious. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
I knew there had to be some anomaly when two beings of the exact same molecular structure occupy the same time and space. Well, this is it. The infant Josh Kirby is the natural inhabitant of this time period. Therefore, the time-space continuum is rejecting our Josh Kirby's metahuman abilities.
Could you try that again, Zoetrope, in English?
Basically, it boils down to this. There's only room for one time warrior in this time period. And he's it. Good luck asking him to transport us through time.
Look, Dr. Zoetrope, this is a setback, I know. But we can't give up. We've got to find a way to get to the future.
With what? My good looks? This is the late 20th century. That was my mistake with a time mower. There's no technology here even remotely advanced enough to jerry-rig a time travel device. It's 1980. They barely have VCRs.
So what are you saying? In order to whip up some sort of time machine that works, we need some technology from the future?
Yes.
Well, you're wearing it. And so are you. And so are you.
Josh. Wait.
The CDLs!
Josh, you're a genius. Sophisticated machinery from our chrono displacement locks, I may, just may, be able to rig something up. With these various doohickeys we've gathered up, and with these electrodes as a primary power source, we might just be in business. I just have to make a few more adjustments, and we'll be ready to try it out.
The steel mesh from the screen door will come in handy. You'll need some sort of battle garb of your own if you're going to encounter Irwin's time armor.
You know what? This helmet actually looks pretty cool. For a thimble.
Thanks. It reminded me of the battle helm worn by the Draconian cards of my time. They were most honored heroes of my people. Until the slavers wiped them out.
That's it. It's not time armor, but it'll have to do.
So let's go. Time's a-wasted.
Unfortunately, this machine is only powerful enough to take one person through time, but it will require the use of all the CDL units.
Wait a minute. Without the CDLs, we can't remain in this time continuum. We'll be whisked away to limbo, lost in hypertime forever. Well, forget it. I obviously didn't think it through. It's crazy. It's insane. It's
the only way, Josh.
The only way? You know something? Irwin was right about you. You are an arrogant, selfish maniac. What gives you the right to risk us so that you can reach Irwin's chrono lab, grab the nullifier back from him, and save the future?
Not me. I'm not going. You are.
Me? Now, why me?
It's obvious. Josh Kirby, you're the time warrior.
But wait. Even if I'm okay zipping through the time stream, the rest of you won't be. You'll all be gone forever.
It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Well, good for you. But you're not the only one involved.
I too am willing to sacrifice Josh Kirby. Just as you must be willing to shoulder the burden which only you can carry. By going to stop Irwin without us.
No, I can't.
But you must. You heard what Dr. Zoetrope said about the Supreme Prefect and his decimator device. You even saw it with your own eyes. If you do not go on, 25th century Earth is doomed. Doomed to continue under the decimator's yoke of suffering and enslavement forever.
But why should you sacrifice yourself for a planet full of strangers? What do you owe the 25th century Earth?
You do not understand. Josh Kirby, I'm not doing it because I owe 25th century Earth. I'm doing this because I owe it to myself. As one who has personally suffered the pains of slavery, do you think I could go on living with myself knowing I had the chance to free another world and didn't take it? Because I didn't have the courage?
But Azabeth, you'd be sacrificing yourself to save humans. The same race that turned your people into slaves to begin with.
What are you saying, Josh Kirby? Are you saying that because the slaver warlords who terrorized my home were humans, that I should see each and every human as my enemy? Even you?
All right. Now listen to me, Prism. It's all up to you. It's possible your people invented the nullifier. Maybe even possible your people invented time itself. But I need an answer from you. Not the answer you think I want. Or the answer you think Zoetrope wants. Or even the answer you think Azabeth wants. Now look, I know you understand me, so just shake your head yes or no. Do you want to be a part of this? Is this the right thing to do?
Of course, Josh Kirby. That's why I'm here. Go ahead, Josh. Take it. Go on.
Your little friend has done his part for the future of mankind. Now come and see what you must do. All you have to do is snap my CDL, then Azabeth into place, right alongside prisms. I calibrated your stopwatch as a time trigger, so when you're ready to go, just push the button. It's already programmed to take you straight back to Irwin 1138's 25th century chronolab, so you don't have to worry about navigating your way through the time stream. Unfortunately, I can't say as much for the ride itself. With the primitive materials I had to employ for construction, I'm afraid it's going to be a very bumpy ride.
And then what? I mean, even if I do get back to Irwin's chronolab before he starts launching Nullifier components all across time, what do I do to stop him?
I'm sure you'll think of something. You're the Time Warrior. Be seen.
I can't believe this. No, Azabeth, don't.
Stop it, Josh. Stop being so selfish.
Selfish?
Yes, selfish. Quit thinking only of yourself. Yes, it will be difficult for you to go on alone, but you have a responsibility, and the future of your world hangs in the balance.
Azabeth, you just called me Josh.
Sorry I yelled at you, Josh. I guess I'm just a little scared.
No, it's okay.
Full-blooded human or not, Josh Kirby, you are the finest being I've ever known. And it is said that in a single day with one such as you is worth a lifetime with any other.
Well, I thought you said there weren't any more codes of Cain.
There aren't. That one's a code of Azabeth.
Goodbye, Azabeth Siege. Leader of 10. Follower of the 21 codes of Cain. I'll never forget you. And don't worry. There's no way I'll let your sacrifice be in vain. Here goes.
Who would have thought it? The most beautiful sight I've ever seen. And it's impossible to see it. Disassemble the Nullifier components and prepare for the storm. It's a primary law of physics, that what you can't see, you can't reassemble. Now, no one will ever be able to track the six of you down and put you together again, no matter how bright he is.
Hand over the Nullifier, Irwin, now.
Never. You should have stayed back in the magic cavern, Joshua, with your friends.
My friends are all gone thanks to you.
Good riddance. Prepare to join them. Pest! Look what you've made me do!
Minister, if you keep firing, you'll destroy the laboratory.
Ah, warning, schmorning. What's the use of an alert if the intruder's already here? Well, at least, if I can't blast you to smithereens, but I can send these nullifier components out of your reach forever. Get that toy off the clock!
I'm getting sick and tired of this invisibility.
Load number 2.
Okay. See, Dad? I told you I could play football.
Blast you, Josh Kirby! Get him!
Oh, now I know what an end zone feels like. 3, 42, hi! Whoa! Now it's just you and me, Minister of Science.
You realize what you've done?
Gee, I'm sorry, Irwin, but you almost destroyed the universe. You've got to pay for your crimes, and that's all there is to it.
You have ruined my plans. You've destroyed my lab. You've sent my highly trained technicians into the limbo of hypertime, and you're not getting away with it. For it? Give it up, Josh. I've got the height and the reach.
Maybe so, Irwin, but I've got the right, and that's all that matters in the end. I hope.
Stop it! Stop it! I did it! Stop it!
Let's see how your armor holds up if it's 10,000 years old.
Stop it! Prepare for the storm! Prepare for the storm! Prepare for the storm!
No, I'm sorry, Irwin, but the storm's over. No, you're too late, Dr. Zoetrope. I've taken care of it already.
Who are you?
What, you mean you don't remember?
I'll have you know I haven't forgotten a single pertinent piece of acquired knowledge since reaching the age of 7.5 months.
Well, Dr. Zoetrope, I hope you remember how to activate an invisible nullifier device, so that you can nullify all the evil effects of the Supreme Prefect's decimator.
Sure, no problem. After all...
Please, don't tell me. I know. You're the single most brilliant man of the 25th century.
How did you defeat Irwin 1138? And what's that refuse lying at his feet?
That's what your time armor's gonna look like in about 10,000 years.
That's ridiculous. My time armor was built to last 1,000,000 years.
Go back to the drawing boards. Irwin, don't worry. I'm sure you'll be the most brilliant man in whatever intergalactic prison they put you.
You really think so?
Sure.
It's true that the cerebral weight of the average criminal brain is infinitesimal compared to my own.
Irwin's cloaking formula should be simple enough to deactivate.
So I guess I'm stuck here until my Time Warrior powers regenerate and I get myself back home.
How long is that?
About 12 hours.
Well, sit back and enjoy the show, young man. A lot can happen in 12 hours.
Irwin, what's going on over there? I've got reports coming in from all over the planet of people rising up, thinking for themselves, throwing off the yoke of my decimator as if it didn't even exist. I demand an explanation.
It's just a glitch, sir. Yes, it's a mere setback.
I'm sorry to be the one who has to tell you this, but your everlasting dynasty is about to be nullified.
Dr. Zoetrope? Azabeth? Prism?
Move it out, Josh. Another day, another dollar.
Dad?
Oh, what's all this for?
Nothing. I'm just glad to be home. You know, you look better with gray hair. You look more distinguished. Genghis! How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Crazy kid, you acting like you haven't seen that dog in years.
How you doing? How you doing?
And after studying the many artifacts, we can determine that the ancient Carthaginian people practiced the somewhat tasteless act of human sacrifice. They also rode elephants.
Okay, so wait a minute, Josh Kirby, man. You're saying that in this crazy dream of yours, my great-great-great-great-great-grandson was the second most brilliant man in the 25th century, and because of that, he was going to destroy the universe? And you had to travel through all kinds of crazy mixed-up times in order to stop it. Man, why can't I have cool dreams like that? You know what I always dream about, Josh, man? Shrimp. Live shrimp, baby shrimp, boiled shrimp, fried shrimp, shrimp scampi. I don't even like shrimp.
You know, Irwin, your ancestor had a theory that once time was altered, it couldn't be put back to normal. But I could find he was wrong. You know, you're just as crazy as ever, Irwin.
Hey, Josh, where's my homework?
Homework?
Don't tell me you didn't do my homework.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that.
Hey, Beth, how's it going?
Do I know you? Hey, hurry up and meet me for lunch.
You got it, babe.
Okay, Duke. You can punch my lights out. But it's not gonna change the fact that I'm smarter than you. And I'll always be smarter than you until you decide to study and do your homework for a change.
Well, Kirby, this is gonna hurt your face a lot more than it hurts my fist.
Hey! Pick on somebody your own size, creep.
What, do you have a death wish chick? Don't you know who I am?
Ah, sure, you're a jerk with muscles, no brain, and a broken hand.
There's nothing wrong with my hand.
Ah! There is.
You're dead, chick!
Get her! It's real.
I hate bullies. You okay?
Azabeth?
No, but pretty close. Elizabeth. Elizabeth Kane. And you are?
Josh. Josh Kirby. This is my best friend, Irwin Lee.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, ma'am. Say, you're new around here, aren't you?
Yeah, transfer student.
You look a little old for the 12th grade.
Well, things aren't always as they appear.
You a transfer student? Where from?
It's kind of far from here. You wouldn't have heard of it.
That was one awesome display of Babe Foo Lady. Think you could teach me some of that?
Guess Irwin 1138's theory was right after all. You can't get time exactly back to normal. So, I guess since you saved me, we're finally even now, huh? You remember? The 12th code.
I have no idea what you were talking about.
What's that?
Oh, it's a prism. You hold it up to a light source and it glows with every color in the spectrum.
Let's hit it, guys. It's lunchtime.
Oh, the cafeteria can be a pretty confusing place without a guide to show you the ropes. There's long lines, old ladies with hairnets, and there's always a controversy with the milk money.
I've heard interesting stories about the meatloaf at this school.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I can neither confirm nor deny any of the meatloaf rumors. So I guess you're just gonna have to try the meatloaf firsthand. If you have the courage.
Well, I'll try anything once. Lead the way, Josh Kirby.